Getting started with DiceBot. There are a lot of stats that are tracked by the bot while they are using it, but very little of them are displayed on the main form. You can view these stats by going to View, Stats. These stats are applicable to your current session of the bot, meaning since you opened the bot, you can reset all of the stats except time running. Let's walk through these stats. Time running is the total time spent betting. So if you start the bot, let it run for an hour, stop it for 10 minutes, and let it run for another hour, time running will be 2 hours, not 2 hours and 10 minutes. Current balance is just your current balance at the site. Note that this value only gets updated while betting, so if the bot is stopped, it might not reflect your actual balance. If you want to see your actual balance, use the basic stats balance in the main form. Profit is just the profit for your current session. Bets is the number of bets you've made in total. Current streak is your current winning or losing streak. If it's green, it's a winning streak. If it's red, it's a losing streak. So that's how many wins or losses you've had in a row. Wins, the total number of winning bets that you've made. Losses, then total number of losing bets that you've made. Best winning streak is the largest number of bets won in a row. Worst losing streak is the most losses in a row that you've encountered. Profit per hour. The bot calculates your expected profit per hour based on the time running and your current profit. If you reset the stats, this stat becomes a bit iffy. It's something I still need to fix. And then luck. Luck is a percentage of how your rolls turned out compared to how they statistically should be. When rolling, say, at 50% chance to win, after 100 rolls you expect to see 50 wins and 50 losses. In this case, your luck will be 100%. But this does not always happen. So if, for instance, you have 49 wins and 51 losses, your luck is going to be 98%. Or if you have 51 wins and 49 losses, then your luck is going to be 102%. Profit per 24 hours is just the profit per hour times 24. Average profit per bet is the average profit the user makes per bet. This is just calculated by dividing the profit by the number of bets. And then maximum bets. This is a remnant from a very old version of the bot. It calculates how many losses in a row the bot can make before busting. Based on a few very specific martingale settings. It does not take all martingale settings into account. It does definitely not take any settings from any of the other configurations into account. This is a very, very old setting, or stat. And then the reset stats button to reset the stats as I mentioned earlier. On the more stats tab, we can see the average streak. So this is the if this is green, it's and positive, it's a winning. Your average streak is a winning streak. If it is red and negative, like it is now, your average streak is a losing streak. So right now my average streak is 0.9 losses, 0.09, well 69 losses in a row. This just means that I'm losing more bets than I'm winning, and my losing streaks are slightly longer than my winning streaks, as can expected when rolling at 49.5% chance to win. Average winning streak is just how many bets in a row you win on average, so right now it's 2. And then average losing streak is how many bets on average you lose in a row. Right now it's 2.06, should go up after this losing streak, assuming I don't bust. Yeah, there it went up. Okay. The 3 best streaks are the size of the largest 3 winning streaks that you've encountered, and the 3 worst streaks are the size of the longest 3 losing streaks that you've encountered. So I've had an 8 losing streak, a 7 losing streaks, and a 6 losing streak, but a 6 winning streak, 5 winning streak, and another 5 winning streak. Okay, so this last streak that was about 3 losses in a row just shows the last streak that had more than 3 losses, or was longer than 3 losses. And the same for wins, it's just you can set this value. So now it will show me when it eventually happens, the last streak that had more than 5 losses in a row. Then the largest bet that you've made since started betting and the largest win that you've made. These will usually coincide somewhat. And the largest loss that you've made is these are per bet. So it's the largest profit you made from a single bet and the largest loss that you've made from a single bet. You can use the hide stats button to just hide the stats window again, or you can just click on the red cross to close it. You can move this around, it's not bound to the main form. So you can hide it somewhere nicely that you can see, keep an eye on it. And if you close it, you can always just go to view and click stats again to open it again. If this video taught you anything about Dicebot, please hit like. If it didn't, well then, I'm sorry. If you want to see more of these videos, hit subscribe and you'll get a notification as soon as I upload more. Thanks for watching, happy rolling.